Hi everyone, welcome back to Dillon's Den. If you have found me, please remember to hit that like, share and subscribe. But in this video we are focusing on Hachette's release of the Bat Mobile Tumbler. Today we are doing issues 83 right through to 88. It is more bodywork. I love bodywork. Like I see, we've got the roof panel to do. We've got some of the internal mechanisms of the windscreen, and we do have the new windscreen, and we're installing that to all the canopy section. So it's starting to really bulk up now. So without further ado, let's get building. Okay guys, issue 83 of the Bat Tumbler build. So a quick look through here, and not got much. Just got the left armoured panel. Looks like we've got a left immersion opening jack, is what they're calling that, and 2 sets of screws. So we're just putting in the opening jack onto the panel, screwing it with some AP screws, and then popping it onto the left side, so the left flank, and it's going to be fitted just underneath the window and fitted with some EM screws. And that's that. Okay, so 83. Let's get the parts out. Okay then. Okay then, so looking at the opening jack, we've got a pointy side and more of a square side. So the pointy side wants to go facing this way. I'm just going to pop 2 pegs into them 2 holes, just like that. And then we're just going to secure that with 2 AP screws. So keeping all of it, I'm going to turn it round. And there's 1, 2, it's just here. Lovely. Okay, so I'm just going to get the EM screws ready. So taking the left flank and the section that we've just got in this issue, and we're going to line okay, let me just think about this guys. Okay then, so just had a quick double check of the instructions. So these 3 fixing points are going to go here, here and here. It can be a little fiddly if you somewhat line it up. It does there we go, like that. And from the other side, we're going to secure these EM screws. So keep hold of it, and we are popping 1 here, 1 in this hole here, and the last one in this hole in the top. There we go. And that is what that should look like. Okay guys, issue 84. So same again. I'll have a little flick through. And in this issue, we're doing the next armoured panel. So same as the previous issue, we're just attaching the emergency opening jack, AP screws onto the right flank, and fixing it with some EM screws. And jobs are good. So here is issue 84. Okay, so right hand side, happy days. So the emergency jack. So same again, square end, pointy end, and the pointy end wants to go backwards, so it's going to be facing this way, just like so. And that's held in with the 2 AP screws in the back. So one just here. And another one just here. Okay. So next up, let's get the EM screws ready. And this time we're going to bring over the right flank. And same again, I'm just going to line these 3 sections to the fixing points here. I'm going to go this orientation. I think that's got it. Oh, sugar butt pie. Yep, I said sugar butt pie. You say these things when you have kids. Right, that looks in good condition still. Just needs a bit of a clean. I think I am one lucky guy. Oh. There we go. There we go. Oh, for God's sake. Right. That's lined up. Oh, put this one first. This piece ain't my friend, is it? Well, that's gripped it. Right, let's get the other 2 in and see what is gonna happen. So there is another one here. Right, that's pulled in now. Right, I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure these are nice and nipped up. So that one was it. There's this one. That's 1, 2, and 3. And jobs are good. How I have not damaged it is beyond me. Just hope to win the lottery. Okay guys, issue 85. Now there's not an awful lot to do in this one. Now that would be a model, because all that, if I remember, all lights up. So that would actually be a real good model to do actually. So let's sort of bring it out along with the 89. Okay, so we've got the headlight clusters, so left and right, and we've also got the clusters and the brackets. So we are just pretty much popping the clusters on the brackets, and they should just clip in. No glue or no screws, and that's it. We'll have them ready for the next issue. Okay, 87. No, it's not. I'm talking rubbish. 87. It's 85. Oh, I'm losing marbles. I'm losing marbles. I see it's seeing that bit of the different parts. Oh, right. Okay, so we've got a left hand, a right hand, and these are left and right. There you go. So there's right, right, left, and left. Okay, I'm going to start on with the left side first. So I'm just going to flip it around this way. We've got these two holes here, and as you can see, it does match up with the shape. So we're just going to line 2 pegs with the holes. Looks like it. Seems pretty flushed out. And we're going to do exactly the same on the right hand side. Slowly edge descent. They don't make these finger friendly, do they? There we go, there's one. Yeah, that's not going in anymore, I don't think. Anyway, once you're happy with that, that's this issue complete. Okay guys, issue 86. So we'll give it a quick scan through. And we do have the roof panel, some installation tape and some CM screws. And we are taking the headlight brackets and the headlights from previous issues, popping the lights into the headlights themselves, and then attaching them onto the roof panel with some CM screws. And then we'll have something that looks like this. Right, let's crack on. Okay, use box 86. It's a big one. Got CM screws, installation tape. The roof. Nice. Okay, and we've got these sections from the previous issue. And I have always taken these off, but you will need to take them off. So we need the LED lights. So I've only marked up 25. and the other one marked up 24. First thing, but there's the right hand side, there's the left hand side. So we are starting with the left, and we need number 25, that's 24. There we go. 25. Just looking, I don't think it matters which one goes in which. Or might help using a bit of tweezers. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one and this end one. Just like that. I'm going to take the other one. I'm going to pop it in. Might just need to wrap this around. Just like that. And then push that in. There we go. There's that one. I'm going to do exactly the same now on the right side. And the right one uses number 24. And we're just going to do exactly the same. So use them tweezers. And we're going to get this side in first. Line it up and give it a nice push in. And there we go. And then we're going to take the shorter lead, coil it round, and we're going to get that into the other hole. So I'll give it a little twist again. Pop this one next door. Just like that. Okay then. So first up, I'm going to take one of these and we're going to line. Make sure the cable is nice and free. I'm just going to line this up there, just like that. Okay, so let's get some CM screws in here. Here's the first CM screw. Second CM screw. And the last one. And 3. Let's nip them up. I'm going to do exactly the same with the right side as well. Okay, so next up, just taking some insulation tape. I'm going to secure cable in into position. I'm going to stick one there. I'm going to wrap this round a few times. And when I get it into position, let's stick that down. Let's wrap it around one more time. And stick that down there, just like that. same again. That way around. Yeah. Come on. So, one around here. I'll wrap this round. So we've wrapped it round. We're just going to get it in position and stick it into this channel here. Now we can move on to the final piece. I'm going to follow this piece around here and stick this down in this corner around here. There we go. Back on it. And last one, I want you to group both of these together. And pretty much place that. Just like that. Lovely. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay guys, issue 87. So let's have another quick scan through here. And today we've got the rack and the hinges. So I think this is going to be for the windscreen and for the windscreen to maneuver back and forth for the canopy. So it's just pretty much putting one of the hinges with an UP screw, and same on to the side. So yeah, when you tighten it, you need to make sure that these move nice and freely. And that's it. And then we're getting, next issue, we're getting a new windshield and its motor. So we do have one of these, but they are replacing it. So I believe the one we made in issue 2 or 3, that's going to get discarded and this one's going to take its place. I think they've had to change the design of it somewhat for whatever reason. So, but for now, let's crack on. Okay, so 87 guys. So that is everything. So there's the rack. There are the 2 brackets. And in here are the UP screws. And there should be 3 of them. So these brackets are exactly the same. There is no difference in them. There's no left or right. So it's just a case of lining all this up. Okay, so I'll just get the screwdriver ready with a UP screw. I'm going to take one of these brackets and zoom in a little bit more. Ooh, fat fingers. So we've got this little notch here and the 2. There's like with this notch, you've also got this circle a bit on top, like on the square platform. And you got these 2 bits here, which are the hinge points. So what we want getting the rack, these gear section here, the teeth, we want that to the right, and we're going to put this one in position. So this little peg here is going to go downwards into that position. I'll go something like that. Hopefully that is lined up. Yeah, there we go. Just keeping it lined up with your font. Just get this UP screw into place. As you can see there, that's a bit tight. So I'm just going to unloosen it a little bit, and that should move nice and freely. I'm going to do exactly the same now with the other side. Same orientation. When we sign up to these models, you forget about these fiddly bits, don't they? No matter how many we do. And that stiff. Just loosen it a little bit. That's moving freely. And that is all there is to do in this issue. Okay guys, issue number 88. So same again, we'll have a little look through it. I'll show you what this mag looks like. And in today's issue, so we've got the replacement windscreen, the two windows, two wipers, some screws and parts for the motor. So it's saying parts 3A, B, C, D and E supplied with this issue. Had to replace the ones received in issue 3, so just need to discard of them. They're no longer in use. So wasted issue, isn't it? Right, so let's crack on. So I'm going to line up the windows and push them in. The wipers left and right, they're just going to pop into these holes here. And then we're going to take the roof section that we've done previous. We're going to pop the gear into this section here with a VM screw. And then we're going to take the motor from one of the previous issues and fit that onto this gear. I'm going to secure that with 2 DM screws. And that is it. So let's get cracking. So here are the parts. Okay, so they're the 2 wipers. There's the gear, some DM screws, some VM screws. There's one window. I'll pop this over here for now. There's the other window. So obviously one will be left, one will be right. And here should be the actual windshield section. And obviously there we have a metal section here for the motor to sit in. Okay. Okay, so before we start, mine is a little bit dusty, but this was the one we made in issue 3. So you can see it's pretty similar. Just a few slight differences, and it's mainly the corners. So this one's like just at an angle here, and it goes straight. Whereas when it comes down, it goes at the angle, and then they've put a groove here, and then it's back at an angle, and then another angle, and then it goes straight. So I'm guessing some of the design, this was getting in the way. And the second difference is this bit here is a lot thinner, so they've taken a little bit more off this section, ever so slightly. So I'm guessing this was a design fault, or they've improved it somewhat before, whilst it's been released, and they've just added this in to improve the overall model. So yeah, so this one we can discard of it, unless you want to make some of it. I don't know what you'd make, but you'd use a mask, couldn't you? I'm Batman. That's it, he's even got the nose bit. Oh, anyway, let's crack on with this new windscreen. Okay then, so first up we do need to find out which one is left and which one's right. So I'll just zoom in, and depending on the light, it's on the back end, and just here you can see it's marked up with an L. So that's the left. So this one should be there. Right. I'm going to flip this over. Okay, so the left is going on this side, right's going on this side. So I'm going to take this left one, and we just need to line this up. Just going in this way. Actually, it does have a little lip. Oh, that's the front end. This is the back end. So just make sure it's in the right position, and then just line up the pegs with the holes. Oh, that was tight. And then last one in this corner. There we go. There we go. And we're going to do exactly the same now with this side. There we go. And that is what that looks like from the outside. So next up, it's time for the wipers. And same again. They are marked up with left and right. So left is going into this hole, just like that. I just need to. These are tight. There we go. There we go. There's one. And then on the right side, there we go. Yeah, I have just tweaked them a bit, and I am happy with that. I'm going to put that now and store that safely to one side. Okay then, so bring over this roof section of the tumbler, what we made previously. Turn it upside down, and we are going to take this gear. So it has got two sides, so it's got bigger gears and some smaller gears, and we want the smaller gears facing up. It's this section, the smoother section, goes just along this section here. Looks like that should fit nicely in there. And to secure that, it's just a VM screw. So we are going into metal, so I'll put 3-in-1 oil. Secure this in place. And that is actually really nipped up there. I can't really move that anymore, but it's still moving nice and freely. So that's a pretty good design, that, to be honest with you. Okay then guys, so here is the motor that we need, and it is 37A. To easily identify it, the connector is marked up with 31. So there is a specific way to do this, so make sure your cable's coming up and it's just also the point facing up. If yours is connected a bit different, you should have 3 metal square sections. On the other side, you've got the 2, the base and the end, then the middle one's like half. That's the one that goes at the bottom. That side goes at the top. So it'll go in this orientation, just like that. Okay, so to secure that in place, we need this cover, and one section has this arc which will go over this section, and this is 2 fixing points which are here and here. So when we do this, just make sure you pin these cables down and then put the cover on. And that will go on there just like that. And they are held in with these DM screws. One in this hole and another just at the bottom here. I'm just going to tighten these up, just keeping an eye on these 2 cables, because we don't want to squish them. So that's on there nicely. And it does say that this gear now shouldn't move. It should be restricted with this motor gear. So that's lovely jubbly. And that's everything in this issue complete. Well then, so as you can see, this Bat Tumbler is coming together very nicely. I'm really enjoying this build now. If you guys are really enjoying it as well, and it's actually been any use to you, please remember to hit that like, share and subscribe. I appreciate all your support. But for now, we've got to sit tight until we get more of the issues and we can watch this build come together even more. But for now, take care.